to you on this Monday. I'm Jennifer Vong. 40 under 40, a special look at standout dealership employees. That after your headlines. Ford is recalling some of its recently launched 2013 Escape compact sport utility vehicles. A carpeting flaw may cause drivers to apply the brakes improperly, increasing stopping distances and the risk of crashes. In the U.S., the recall affects about 8,200 vehicles built between March 8th and June 7th. That, according to papers filed with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. About 2,000 Escapes sold in Canada are also said to be affected. Jaguar will offer 4- and 6-cylinder engines in 2 of its 3 car lines starting this fall. The British brand hasn't offered a 4-cylinder engine since 1948, and it hasn't had a V6 since the X-Type was pulled from the U.S. 4 years ago. Said North American CEO Andy Goss, "We have only V8s in a market that has moved to 6-cylinder. Jaguar's U.S. sales are up 2% through June in a market that has risen 15%. Goss also wants to reduce Jaguar Land Rover's U.S. dealership count by about 20% within 3 years by consolidating the 2 brands into single locations. And a subsidiary of General Electric says it's working with Nissan to find out why GE's WattStation home charger is apparently damaging some Leaf electric cars. GE Energy telling the New York Times it has not encountered similar issues with other electric cars. According to the website plugincars.com, Hanley Hilltop Nissan, a dealership in the San Francisco area, sent an email to Leaf customers last week advising them to stop using the GE chargers. From the service department to F&I to sales. In today's print issue, a special look at 40 rising stars at auto dealerships, all under the age of 40. These employees were selected by our Automotive News editors among hundreds of candidates nominated by their colleagues, bosses, or themselves. You can read compelling stories like 35-year-old Brian Kramer's of Lexus of Clearwater. At 21 years old, Kramer ran a nightclub with some friends in Columbus, Ohio. That gig soon went under, and he found himself $90,000 in debt.
It's a very volatile business.
But that experience only made him work harder at his day job, selling cars at a Lexus store owned by Germain Motors of Columbus.
In that process, became one of the top salespeople. It's situations like that you don't realize what you're capable of until you're really pushed.
3 years later, the loans were paid off. And after different positions at other stores within the retail group, Kramer realized moving up the corporate ladder had its limits there. So he started checking out publicly traded companies. Find out how Kramer got involved with the nation's largest dealership group, AutoNation, and more in the print issue. Finally, so you're there on your computer or tablet, and you visit a company's website. But you notice ads for that company follow you to other sites. That is called retargeting, and dealerships can take advantage of this technology. Tomorrow, Automotive News is hosting a webinar titled, "How to Recapture Prospects After They Leave Your Website." Digital media marketing expert Paul Potratz will be the speaker. To sign up, visit autonews.com/webinars. And remember, you can follow us on Twitter at @first_shift. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.